Is it an option to take him off the loan? I know I can get them a far better approval.
All right, it's a mix of clips today as always. Cars, money, and debt. But we're going to start it off with a couple trying to buy a Scat Pack. One of them having a 0 credit score.
Hey, what's up, Dan? So I got this couple that just came in for the Scat Pack out there. We just took it for a test drive. They absolutely love the car. They both just filled out the application. Can you take a look at it?
Yeah, absolutely. What do we got as a down payment?
We're starting off with, I believe, $500.
It's a little bit low, but let me see what I got here. I got an approval for you, but it's not $500 down. I need like $5,000. And with $5,000, we're at like $800 a month.
$500 down can tell you a lot. On a car like that, the dealer's processing fee alone is probably higher than the down payment.
State Max APR. He's got no credit whatsoever. 0 score. Now, her credit is not bad. She's got a 697 score. Look, we got it done, but he drags down this loan substantially. All right, so you have the numbers. Go present it to them, see kind of where we're at, if this is a deal, and if not, let's work.
So Dan, I just wanted to present this to them, and they love the car, but the extra 0 behind a 5 that you added there, it doesn't work.
I didn't add it. The bank added it, all right, in all fairness. But, yeah, I mean, listen, he's hurting the loan. The risk factor goes up. Is it an option to take him off the loan? I know I can get them a far better approval. Less money down, way lower APR, because we're at State Max right now. So present an option with just her on the loan and see if that's something they're interested in.
Taking him off the loan would be the best for approval, but you know that car's for him. And now it's going to be in her name. That could lead to some issues down the road. She would be able to take the car at any time for any reason.
All right, Dan, so I'll just present that over to them. You know, if the numbers make sense, they'll move forward.
The numbers are going to be far better than what I presented originally. So let me resubmit it with just her and see what I can get back at. Capital One didn't bite. I'm actually surprised about that. They want more money down. I'm assuming it's because of the open auto that she still has with them. So they just want a little bit more money down. So if they're hell-bent on that $1,000, my best call, believe it or not, is actually Westlake. They gave them a really, really good approval. With the $1,000 down, I can get it done at like 13.9%, and your payment's about $738 a month. Again, that's just gap insurance. See if that's an option for them.
All right, I'll go speak to them now. I mean, it's still a little high for them, and now they want to kick the gap.
I would highly advise them against that.
A payment in the 700s, add insurance, fuel, maintenance. You're easily over $1,000 a month. And the first thing they're trying to cut is the gap insurance. That's probably the last thing you should be removing.
I mean, even if they kick the gap, their payment will go down, let's say $15 a month, right? But I would highly, highly advise them against that with just $1,000 out of pocket on a Scat Pack. God forbid anything happens to that car, they're going to be in a bad spot. So let me just out of curiosity, let me do this. With $2,000 down, the rate drops a little bit more, 12.5%, same gap, taxes, tag, licensing fee. I can get it done at $701 a month. I spoke to them briefly. They said they want to be closer to that $700 range. We're right there, but we need that extra G. So if you can get to $2,000 down, it's a far better deal for them.
They're going to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, it's kicking the gap, like I said. Terrible decision on this scenario. So, yeah, I'm glad they decided to keep that. We're good with gap, $700 a month.
Yeah, we're good to go. I'm going to start cleaning up the car.
Let's gas it up.
It's such a small difference between that's way too much and okay, we'll do it. If shaving just a little bit off the payment changes everything, then it was never really about what they could afford. It was about getting the number low enough to feel okay.
We have a customer come in today, said CarMax offered him $6,800 for his 2016 Honda Accord with 130,000 miles. I originally thought those numbers didn't make sense. Let's see if CarMax is ripping him off or it's actually worth $6,800. It's a 2016 Honda Accord. This thing's got 130,000 miles. I do want to point that out because some of the other videos, people were telling me, oh, the price is too high or too low. Let's just be honest. Miles makes a big difference in the car's value. That's it.
I've heard some not so great things about CarMax. We don't have it here, but there are similar ones. I bought a truck from one of them in my early 20s, which I still really regret to this day. I overpaid quite a bit for it and got an extremely high interest rate. But I just had to have that truck, and there was nobody that could talk me out of it.
2-owner, no accident vehicle, so it's not terrible. Carfax is telling me it's worth $14,200, and CarMax is offering them $6,800. That's like $8,000 on the table. Honestly, it seems to be very well serviced. No knocking, no weird vibrations. Sounds really good. Let's take a look, make sure it's all original. There is some minor scuffs. That's kind of the nature of the game, but some things are acceptable, other things are not. I like the car, and it seems to be very very original. I haven't found any signs that it's been any kind of accidents. Honestly, with what I'm seeing, I could easily offer him about $10,800, which is $4,000 more than CarMax is offering him.
These prices are ridiculous. A 10-year-old Honda with 130,000 miles shouldn't be worth $14,000. Not even the $10,000 he's offering. And if it is worth that much right now, that's probably the best argument for keeping the car you already have.
So I think he's going to be a very happy camper. Honestly, I love the car. I went over the entire car, the paneling, the engine. It's a really nice car. It's valued at $14,000. I know CarMax has offered you $6,800. I don't typically like saying this to my competitors, but honestly, they really did rip you off on that price. I think I could offer you $10,800. What do you think of that?
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be very transparent with you. It's worth $14,000, but we do have to put money into it, and I have to make a little bit off it.
I think it's great.
All right.
I'll take it. Thanks
Sounds
so
good.
much.
I'm not a big fan of trading in vehicles. I'd rather sell it privately and try to get the most I can for it. It might take a little bit more time, but I'd rather wait and have the cash in my hand instead of letting the dealer take it.
This truck is $137,000. Let's see if it's worth it. Nice. Pretty nice. Very nice. Ooh, super nice. Heated and cooled seats, so you don't burn your butt. Fancy. Backseat hidden storage and heated seats with a back power window and a power sunroof. Side steps for the vertically challenged. 14 cameras, multi-pro tailgate, the step assist, and the biggest engine for the man with the biggest wallet. So what do you guys think? Is it worth the money?
$137,000 for a pickup. I'm curious who the target buyer is at that price, because it's not a work truck. You're not seeing something like this on a construction site. It's a luxury vehicle with a bed.
How much is in your bank account?
Maybe I have like 600 in my regular account and maybe another 600 in my savings.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
That's the previous stranger's bank account balance. What would you do if that was your own balance?
Go shopping, I guess. I don't know what you can really go shopping for with $1,000. I'm being honest. In this day and age, in California, you know.
If he had $1,000 in his account, he'd go shopping. If $1,000 feels like money to spend, you're probably living paycheck to paycheck. I used to do the same. Money would hit my account and my first thought was, what can I buy? It was basically a race to zero.
And now, would you be down to share how much is in your bank account?
Yeah, $800 on me in cash right now. About $1,200 in my Chase account. Around $500 in my Navy Federal.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a barber.
That's the previous stranger's bank account balance. What would you do if that was your own balance?
I'm going to spend that quick. For every gift that I buy for somebody else, I'm buying 2 for myself.
And now, would you be down to share how much is in your bank account?
Yeah. In my checking account right now, I got about 1,000. And then in cash, I got about, I want to say 700. And in another account, I got about 3 in savings.
What do you do for a living?
A barber.
The saving accounts are empty, but the shopping bags are full. It's always interesting to me how people can have almost nothing in savings, but still be out shopping like everything's covered. If you only save what's left at the end of the month, there usually won't be anything left.
That's the previous stranger's bank account balance. What would you do if that was your own balance?
Probably pay off my credit card.
And now, would you be down to share how much is in your bank account?
Yeah, $41.32.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a mobile mechanic, so most of my income's mostly cash.
That's the previous stranger's bank account balance. What would you do if that was your own balance?
Keep working, you know. You got to do what you got to do.
And now, would you be down to share how much is in your bank account?
Yeah. 1345 right now.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a government teacher.
Saving isn't exciting. Nobody posts about it. But when you don't have savings, every expense feels like a crisis. When you do, it's just an inconvenience. You deal with it and move on, much less stress.
Americans owe almost $1 trillion in credit card debt. 78% of you that use credit cards do not pay it off every month. When you use a credit card to purchase something, on average, studies have shown, several pieces of research, that you spend more money. The average is 12 to 20% more that you spend. Now, depending on the item, the size of the item, the process that you're using, you may or may not spend more than that or less than that. An example is that the average person using a credit card at a vending machine spends 178% more.
I just had this come up with someone I know. I was trying to help them come up with a plan to clear up their debt. Their statement shows all these purchases from vending machines, which is being charged interest and they're barely making the minimum payment. On top of that, ordering Uber Eats. That person is not able to understand that it's not their wage. It's their spending that's keeping them broke.
Meaning they get a Coke and a candy bar and a bag of chips, where they were just going to get a Coke. You do spend more when you use a credit card. It's just a matter of how much more. The larger the item, the less the percentage, but it doesn't have to be much percentage for you to spend more. And those of you that are collecting airline miles, all the studies tell us that you are the worst. There's tons of research. And the hilarious thing is that you are massively in denial, that you really do believe you're beating them at their game, which is humorous, Really.
This is where I disagree with them. I don't collect air miles, but I do get another type of points. Like all my cards, it's paid off as soon as that charge hits my account. I pay 0 interest and still get the rewards, which I can use at certain stores. To me, that's the only way it makes sense. If you're a care and a balance, the points don't matter, because the interest just wipes them out. If you want to see more, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.